American Women Who Bear Arms. AWwBA.com.
This is an AWwBA TV presentation.
Hi, I'm Jon James from American Women Who Bear Arms. Going to go over some real quick safety here. We'll have this done in just a few minutes, and you'll learn a lot from it, I hope, especially new shooters. And these are always good for refreshers. You can't hear them too much, really. First, I want to give a shout out to my friend Jared from Freedom Defender Outdoors. A link to the Facebook page that he's got is right below this video. Taking servicemen and women out on hunting and fishing trips. Got some great pictures there. Great stories. You ought to see them. Our freedom fighters doing some things they certainly have earned. And they love the outdoors, and Jared and his crew, he is a serviceman too. Thank you for your service, my friend, and certainly great work you're doing. And I encourage you to check out that Facebook page and make sure you give it a like too. All right, 4 basic rules of firearm safety. This gun has been safety checked, but we're going to check it again. We drop the magazine, we open the slide, put our pinky into the breech. You don't want to hit the slide release when your finger's in there. Trust me on that. It's empty, so we're good to go. This for you, Jared. This is a SIG. It's a AWwBA 1911. I love this gun. It's got the barbed wire engraving and the dog tag and the flag. I love this gun. So anyway, so we've dropped the magazine. We've safety checked it. Now, it doesn't matter that we know it's empty. It's still loaded. You follow me here? Rule number 1, every gun is always loaded. Period. Too many people have been shot or shot somebody else with unloaded guns. Every gun is always loaded. Number 2 dovetails right from number 1. Number 2, you never point a loaded gun at anything you do not intend to destroy. So because every gun is loaded, always loaded, you don't point it at anything you don't wish to destroy. That includes people and animals and anything else that a bullet would completely ruin. And believe me, if a gun went off and hit somebody, it would ruin a lot of lives, including yours. So keep that in mind. Rule number 3, be sure of your target and what's behind it. You got a target out there on a berm. You know the target. You see it. You know what's behind it. Are you sure there's just the berm? If it's a big target, are you sure there's not maybe a kid hiding there, a little kid? Are you sure that there's not somebody beyond the berm? Just be sure. Probably not going to be. Can't be too safe. If you're at a range, you're probably okay. You got a berm in your backyard like I do. You always want to look around and have some sort of situational awareness about people who might be in the area. And number 4, finger off the trigger until you have the target sighted in and are ready to shoot. Then, and only then, you move your finger inside the trigger guard and you pull the trigger and pew, pew, pew. See how that works? So let's go over this again real quick. Number 1, every gun is always loaded. Number 2, because it's loaded, never point it at anything you don't wish to destroy. Number 3, be sure of your target and what's behind it. Number 4, finger off the trigger until you are ready to shoot. Now, I want to throw something else in here because there have been a lot of stories about kids getting hurt, killed by siblings, by friends, by, or killing a parent. When you're out shooting and you come home, you've got your gun in tow, in your range bag perhaps. Your son or daughter says, hey, can you come and check to see if I've got enough air in my tire, or come play with me, or your spouse says, could you come check this for me, or call your friend. They've been calling all afternoon. First thing you've got to do is say, I'll be right with you. And you go to your safe or to your lockbox or to your hiding place. You put the gun away. If it's a home defense gun, then you can put it away and make sure it's loaded and ready before you go to bed. you have to have it with you, or it has to be locked up. There can't be anything in between that. So you come home, you put the gun away, then you go about your other duties. If you've got a range in your backyard like I happen to, or nearby, you open the safe, you get a gun. I'm only going to be 10 or 15 minutes. I don't need to lock the safe up. Why not? Why not? It takes 2 seconds to lock it, 15 seconds maybe to unlock it. And you're not going to have to think about some little boy or girl coming in for a snack, seeing the safe open, and going and playing with your guns, which is another reason that kids should be taught gun safety at a young age when they're old enough to comprehend it. But that aside, never leave the safe unlocked. Again, they're your guns, and nobody has access to them when you aren't right there, period. Do that, and you're never going to have to second guess yourself. And you're going to create a habit that is going to be good for everybody. Thank you for watching. I'm Jon James for AWwBA TV. Have a great day, have a safe day, and happy shooting.